Right, got one of the creaking sorted out. Hang on a minute. Okay, we have a second. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Lost in Minecraft. Today we will be investigating a rather rare biome. As you can see behind me, we have these sort of grey looking trees, and there's some more further out in the distance. We also spotted some near the woodland mansion that we investigated a few episodes ago. This one at the moment is sort of just past the pillager outpost of the village we found on our first 30-minute adventure episode. So what exactly is this forest? It is known as a pale garden, and I think you can see why. It's very desaturated colours, and as you step into it everything desaturates further. It's unique in regards to... We have a little skeleton friend over there. So you can see there is a special type of wood that you can find here, special type of tree. This is the pale oak. Creates quite a nice sort of pale grey wood when you use it. You can also find pale moss. So we've got a pale moss carpet there. Got a pale moss. There you go, pale moss carpet. You can get pale moss blocks as well. There's special hanging moss here, as you can see as well. Just get a bit of the pale oak. There you go. Acts just as any other sort of regular wood in the game. Because of the way it's sort of usually found neighbouring forests and things, as you can see, you'll still find skeletons and zombies and such like. Now here we have a special flower and another zombie. A special flower that you can only find in the pale garden. This is the eye blossom. As you can see at the moment, we have got a closed eye blossom. Now one of the big factors of the pale garden is when it comes round to night time. When it comes to night time, it becomes a very different place and a very dangerous place. Yeah, as you see, we're just sort of coming out again, the change of lighting again. Usually you'll find pale gardens around mountainous plateaus, sort of hills, mountains, and often near sort of forests, groves, dark forests in particular. As you can see, this is sort of a dark forest we have here, neighbouring onto it, and we can see the one on the other side of the valley being high up the hill. Now, as I said previously, it becomes a very different sort of biome once the night falls. It's going to become a little bit creepier and a lot more dangerous. There is a special mob that only spawns in the pale forest, and there he is. He is referred to as a Creaking. Now, he's a very special mob, a bit like an Enderman. What he does will depend on whether you see him or not. Whereas an Enderman will attack you if you look at him. A Creaking will freeze when you look at him. You can hit and attack and strike him as much as you want. He is invincible. If you notice, when we hit him, little particles come. Well, just on the side there is one of the open eye blossoms. But yes, the particles that come off him when you strike him will lead you to the source of his energy. Oh, skeleton. Where's he gone? This is the problem, he will come for you. So sometimes just making a bit of extra room will help. Now I've got a bit of rain just to make it a bit more atmospheric. Oh, there he is. Right, let's deal with you. No, hang a minute. We actually have two of them. this is going to be a little bit trickier now, trying to keep two of them in view at any one time. So the particles show you where the source of their energy is, and we shall try and deal with that. Oop, they're chasing us. Stay there. Right, he's down this way. So you will look on the trees, and you will find some trees with little patches, little patches of resin on them, little orange blobs. You can see it just on the left hand side of the screen there. This is one way that you can get resin, similar to what we found in the woodland mansion. But behind, stay there, behind where the resin forms is where the, well, that's the one that goes that way. Where's the other one? He's around the back there. So between these trees we will find, there we have it, the Creaking Heart, as it's called. That is what animates the creakings, and if you destroy that, you will destroy. There you go, it just collapses to the ground. Destroy the creaking. That is the only way to kill them off. Whoop! Nearly fell down a very big pit there. And he's going to be working his way around to try. There he is, working his way around to try and get us before we can get him. We know his secret now, though. Just need to try to get back up so we can actually find this other Creaking Heart. And there he is again. He's coming back round. Right then, right down at the bottom there. Okay. Got a zombie as well. So does not look like they are too fussed with each other. So let's deal with the zombie whilst keeping that creaking in our vision. It's definitely the trickiest part, because obviously, particularly when you're in the woods, you are going to lose line of sight to him. As you can see there, the creeper explosion did not a thing to him. Just going to quickly work our way down here. This is a little bit nerve-wracking at times. Oh, there we go. Look at all that resin there. We've got to be in the right place. Oh, something's attacking us. A skeleton. We do not have time for this. Let's try to find our way back. Oh, so yeah. Again, luckily where the creakings are a little bit taller, hopefully they can't quite get everywhere that we can. But there we go, back to the site of the resin. So somewhere around here we will have his Creaking Heart, and there it is. Now we're going to use Silk Touch on this Creaking Heart. We're just making sure that he's still just inside of our eye view. Obviously a pickaxe is not the best tool for doing this, but we do not have an axe with Silk Touch. But it still breaks eventually, he crumbles away. Now we have in our inventory a Creaking Heart. Now if you really particularly like the look of resin, you want to make yourself up plenty, then what you can do is take the Creaking Heart, place it, oh, there's some more of the open eye blossoms, very cool, and another creeper. Yes, you can take the Creaking Heart and place it between two blocks of pale wood, and that will reactivate the Creaking heart. So come night time, it will respawn a Creaking and should start to propagate more resin for you, which you can then farm off the blocks. We'll have to sort of work out a way to be able to do it safe and sound without having to deal with Creakings wandering around, particularly if you set it up in your base. I would not like to have some of these guys mulling around. Now, is it? So that is our look at the Pale Garden biome. A quite rare, quite unusual sort of a biome. Definitely worth a bit of investigation in the end, I feel. We've got some interesting new wood, some new plants. We've got a way of making sure we can deal with, get any resin that we need. So, as I said, resin is primarily just a decorative block as far as I'm aware, but yeah, it does look quite nice. So there's the other one on the far side. We're not going to head over that way. I think from here we shall head back to base and prepare ourselves for our next big adventure, which will be coming in the next episode. The next episode is going to be a slightly longer one this time. We're going to go back to sort of our 30-minute adventure style video. I haven't done a proper one of those for a while. But if you think that what we have been through today has been a bit creepy and a bit potentially dangerous, you're really going to enjoy next time round. And then we have got the year anniversary coming up at the start of July. I have a special idea planned for that episode, something I have never done in the game before, and I'm quite nervous about doing, but we shall leave that for another time. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed our little tiptoe through the Pale Garden, dealing with the Creakings. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it as well. Leave a comment below if you have any ideas about what you would like to see in the future, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you and goodbye.